Think SUVs are slow, bulky, family haulers? Think again. These 10 beasts redefine speed, power, and luxury in ways you've never seen before. 10 Mercedes-AMG GLC 63 SE Performance. Coming in hot at number 10, we've got a beast with both brains and brawn. Say hello to the 2025 Mercedes-AMG GLC 63 SE Performance. This isn't your typical luxury SUV, it's a savage fusion of German precision and raw electrified muscle. Under the hood, you'll find a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. Wait, don't blink. Because thanks to Formula One-inspired hybrid tech, this compact motor teams up with an electric motor to deliver a face-melting 671 horsepower and 752 lp-f of torque. That's right, this mid-size SUV punches harder than most supercars. 0 to 60, just 3.4 seconds. In a family SUV, let that sink in. And while it's brutally fast, it doesn't scream for attention unless you want it to. With sleek AMG styling, aggressive bumpers, a wide stance, and that signature Panamericana grille, it oozes power in every detail. Inside, it's a luxury cockpit with dual screens, ambient lighting, and sporty AMG seats that hug you tighter than your ex ever did. But here's the twist. It's not just fast in a straight line. With AMG tuned suspension, rear axle steering, and fully variable all-wheel drive, this SUV dances through corners like it's wearing ballet shoes, carbon fiber ones. It's hybrid tech, it's AMG Fury. It's the future of fast luxury, and that's why the GLC 63 SE Performance proudly revs in at number 10 on our list of the world's fastest SUVs in 2025. Stick around because the top spots only get wilder from here. 9 Dodge Durango SRT Hellcat? No, we're unleashing an American monster with a growl so loud it might just wake your ancestors. The 2025 Dodge Durango SRT Hellcat. This isn't an SUV, it's a full-blown family-friendly rocket with room for 7 and the soul of a muscle car. Under that aggressive hood sits a supercharged 6.2-liter Hemi V8 belting out a jaw-dropping 710 horsepower and 645 lb-ft. 0 to 60 in just 3.5 seconds in a 3-row SUV. That's absolutely insane. And the sound? Oh, the sound. That demonic supercharger whine paired with an exhaust roar that could melt glaciers, it's pure Hellcat chaos. The Durango SRT doesn't whisper, it screams performance. But it's not just brute force. Dodge has given it an upgraded suspension, Brembo brakes, and an all-wheel drive system that keeps all that power planted most of the time. Let's be honest, this thing loves to get sideways. Inside, it's surprisingly plush. Alcantara red accents, a 10.1-inch touchscreen, and launch control at your fingertips. Yeah, launch control for your school runs. Dodge isn't trying to be subtle. They're here to remind you that muscle is still very much alive in 2025. And with limited production numbers, the Durango SRT Hellcat is as rare as it is ridiculous. This is horsepower with a diaper bag in the trunk. The Durango SRT Hellcat, where performance meets practicality and then punches it in the face. Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk. At number 8, we've got the SUV that took Jeep off-road and straight onto the drag strip. Meet the untamed beast, the Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk. You want fast? Try 707 horsepower courtesy of the legendary supercharged 6.2-liter Hellcat V8. Jeep took their most luxurious SUV, shoved a demon's heart inside, and built a street-legal missile that can hit 0-60 in just 3.5 seconds. Think about that, a Jeep doing supercar numbers. But don't be fooled by its rugged name. The Trackhawk is more track than trail. It's got launch control, performance pages on the infotainment system, a quad exhaust that sounds like a thunderstorm, and Brembo brakes big enough to stop a freight train. And yet it still has all-wheel drive, leather seating, and enough room for the family and a golden retriever. But when you press that red start button, you summon chaos. The exterior gets just enough aggression, hood, vents, blacked out trim, and that unmistakable wide stance that screams, "Don't mess with me." Inside is a cockpit of luxury with a twist of menace. This is the SUV for someone who wants to tow 7,200 pounds at 150 miles an hour. It's absurd, it's over the top, and it's exactly what we love about American performance. The Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk proves one thing. You can have luxury, speed, and insanity all in one unstoppable package. 7. BMW X6 M Competition. This is a SUV for drivers who want sports car performance, SUV practicality, and the looks of a street fighter. Underneath its sculpted hood lies a 4.4-liter twin-turbocharged V8, pumping out a ferocious 617 horsepower and 553 grilled VLT of torque. The result? A 0 to 60 time of just 3.7 seconds. In an SUV that weighs nearly 2.5 tons. That's not just fast, it's physics-defying. But the X6 M Competition isn't just about straight line of speed. Thanks to BMW's MX Drive all-wheel drive system, active rear differential, adaptive suspension, and razor-sharp steering, it corners like a sports coupe with a serious grudge. Visually, this thing means business. Flared arches, aggressive bumpers, quad exhaust, and that fastback silhouette make it look like it's doing 100 standing still. Inside, think Division luxury, carbon fiber trim, merino leather, heated everything, and a digital cockpit that feels like a fighter jet. And the sound? Oh, it growls. That M-tuned exhaust spits out thunder with every gear shift. This is not your average school-run SUV, it's a weapon in disguise. BMW didn't just build a fast SUV, they built a high-performance statement. Number 6, Bentley Bentayga Speed Elegance just hit warp speed. At number 6, we've got the 2025 Bentley Bentayga Speed, where British luxury meets brutal acceleration. This SUV isn't just fast, it's refined fast. Under the hood lies Bentley's iconic 6-liter twin 2-turbocharged W12 engine, producing an astonishing 626 horsepower and 664 speed of torque. What does that mean in real-world numbers? 0 to 60 in just 3.8 seconds and a top speed of 190 mph. That's right, this leather-clad, handcrafted palace on wheels is faster than most sports cars. But speed is only half the story. The Bentayga Speed is all about power with poise. Because it speaks of luxury. No, 5 Audi RS Q8 Performance. What happens when Audi takes the bones of a luxury SUV and injects it with motorsport-grade steroids? You get this, the 2025 RS Q8 Performance. This isn't just Audi's fastest SUV, it's their fastest production SUV ever. We're talking about a twin-turbocharged 4-liter V8 now boosted to crank out 631 horsepower and 627 lb-ft of torque, 0 to 60 in just 3.6 seconds. But don't let the numbers fool you. This thing feels even quicker from behind the wheel. It's got quattro all-wheel drive, active roll stabilization, torque vectoring, and rear wheel steering, which means it doesn't just go fast, it handles like it's 2 sizes smaller. But what sets the RS Q8 apart is how it blends raw speed with that signature Audi sophistication. The design, aggressive without trying too hard, wide stance, massive honeycomb grille, matte finishes, and just enough RS flair to make enthusiasts look twice. Porsche Cayenne Turbo GT. Don't let the SUV badge fool you. The 2025 Porsche Cayenne Turbo GT isn't playing backup, it's the lead act. Coming in at number 4, this machine is a Porsche through and through. This is the SUV that lapped the Nürburgring faster than some dedicated sports cars. It's not pretending to be fast, it is fast. Powered by a retuned 4-liter twin-turbo V8, the Turbo GT pushes out a brutal 650 horsepower and 626 lb-ft of torque, 0-60 a ridiculous 3.1 seconds. In an SUV, that's almost unfair, but what really sets it apart is the engineering. This isn't just a fast Cayenne, it's a track-ready weapon. Titanium exhaust, active suspension, stiffer chassis, carbon fiber roof. It's Porsche's motorsport DNA wrapped in a 5-door body. It's fast, focused, and unapologetically Porsche. Aston Martin DBX 70 and 7. Now we're getting serious. Number 3 is British elegance with a vicious streak, the Aston Martin DBX 707. This thing doesn't whisper luxury, it snarls it. Underneath the sculpted muscular body is a hand-assembled 4-liter twin-turbo V8 cranking out, get ready, 697 horsepower and 663 lb-f torque. Aston Martin calls it the world's most powerful luxury SUV. They're not lying. 0-60, just 3.1 seconds. But unlike some of its rivals, the DBX 707 doesn't just launch, It glides. Every acceleration feels like a velvet hammer. Soft at first, then bam, full throttle British fury. It's got all the high-tech hardware too. An upgraded 9-speed wet clutch transmission, all-wheel drive, adaptive air suspension, carbon ceramic brakes, and launch control that'll pin you to your seat. This isn't just an Aston that happens to be an SUV. It's an Aston that happens to be faster than most of their sports cars. Lamborghini Urus SC Hybrid, 2025 Urus SC Hybrid, the fastest, wildest Urus yet. This electrified bull combines a 4-liter twin-turbo V8 with an electric motor to deliver a staggering 789 horsepower and 701 lb-ft of torque. C-high is a neck-snapping 3.4 seconds, but here's the kicker. It can go full EV for short trips, making it surprisingly civil until you floor it. Then it unleashes fury through all 4 wheels, backed by Lambo's signature exhaust snarl. Design-wise, it's sharper, sleeker, and even more aggressive. Massive air intakes, a new rear diffuser, and an active aero setup that screams performance. Inside, it's all fighter jet vibes, carbon fiber, contrast stitching, and screens that look like they belong in a supercar. This isn't just an upgrade, it's evolution. Faster, cleaner, meaner. The Urus SE Hybrid is proof Lamborghini isn't slowing down. They're just going electric at 190 mph. One Ferrari Purosangue Pugnator. And taking the crown at number 1, the untouchable, the unstoppable, the Ferrari Purosangue Pugnator. Ferrari's ultimate SUV isn't just a car, it's a declaration. Powered by a heavily reworked V12 hybrid powertrain, the Pugnator cranks out a mind-blowing 850 plus horsepower. The result? 0-60 in just 3 seconds, with handling so sharp you'll forget it has 4 doors and a hatch. Ferrari's cutting-edge EAWD, rear-wheel steering, and Magna suspension make this SUV dance like a Berlinetta. It's a stunning low-slung, sculpted unmistakably Ferrari. And inside, pure Maranello. Leather, carbon, and a digital dash that begs to be driven. But here's the real flex. This isn't a diluted Ferrari. It's the future of Ferrari, amplified. The Purosangue Pugnator doesn't just top this list, it destroys the idea of what an SUV can be. Thanks for watching this video.